Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is SA here and welcome guys to a GTA 5 video. Now I know I haven't done a video in these last few days or a week. I've been very busy, but some news about GTA popped up yesterday and I thought I'll make a video on it because I did have some spare time on my hands, and like I said earlier on this year, GTA 5 is a huge part of our channel now because GTA 5, or the GTA franchise, as a whole, is just a game which is just so enjoyable for me, especially personally. So I thought, well, it has to be a let's play, or at least play a big part in our channel. So I want GTA 5 a part of our channel along with FIFA. That means obviously GTA 5 hasn't been released yet. It's obviously releasing in autumn, in September. But as all the news is going to be popping out from Rockstar now until then, I'm going to be doing videos like these, basically telling you about the news and sharing with you my excitement, and obviously, you know, coming together as a gaming community and just basically talking about it. So if you guys are excited as well about these screens, please tell me why, what screenshot you're most excited about. I know it's pretty sad talking about screenshots, you know, gets you excited, but I think it's only the GTA franchise which can only get me excited with screenshots. I'm not too sure why. I mean, I haven't been excited for a game like this since GTA 4. And it's only, like I said, it's only Rockstar who gets me excited like this. It's just the type of news they release and when they release it. You know, they're very smart in the way they do. They go about this stuff. So, like I said, Rockstar yesterday released some screenshots. I think they were about 10 or so screenshots they released. I think there might be less or a little bit more, but it was around 10. They're all really nice screenshots, and please tell me your thoughts as well in the comments below. Tell me what you think of them or what you're excited about. So let's start off with this first one here. Now, you can see this first one. There's a guy sitting on leaning on a car, and you could just see there in the background. It looks like a ghetto. It doesn't seem in the city, obviously. In terms of the character, I think the character is probably Michael. That's the guy who lives in Beverly Hills, and obviously he's one of the main protagonists, and he's the guy actually who speaks in the background of the first and second trailer. I think it's him. You know, I'm not exactly sure, but it looks like him because of his dressing, because he's wearing a suit, and obviously, you know, his hair as well, and his complexion. So you can see he's leaning on a car. I'm not exactly sure what car that is. It seems to be that it looks kind of like that Audi R8 car, but I'm not exactly sure. It looks more of a saloon car instead of a sports car, but it looks like a really nice car. I'm a huge fan of cars in GTA. It's one of the main reasons I buy the game, because I just love finding new cars and these new sports cars and just driving them around the city and killing people. It's one of my favorite things. So I really like whatever car it is. You know, I'm really liking the look of it. In terms of the background of this picture, like I said, it seems to be of a ghetto. In the background there, in just the middle, just to the left of Michael, you can see it's a building. All you can see is R and then a wall on the right hand side of our lamppost. Seems to be a warehouse, I think. After that wall is probably, you know, warehouse. So that's probably, you know, old warehouse on the side. On the right, it seems to be a highway. And yeah, there's not much there's not much in this picture. You can see at the top some really nice skies, a nice blue sky. It's one of the main reasons which I'm excited for this game, because GTA 4 was kind of even though it was a brilliant looking game, it was kind of a dark game, if you know what I mean, because I know it's set in New York City, but it's nice to go to a sunny California and LA. You know, I'm really looking forward to that, and well, the weather looks to be really good in this game, and there's one of the screenshots which definitely got me excited, but we'll talk about that later. Let's focus on this one for now. In the background, you can see some objects such as the cone on the far right hand side. You can see some crates as well. Whether or not these will be you'll be able to play with these, like use these for cover, etc. Throw the cones, for example, at people. You know, we don't know exactly, but they are in there. So we'll see what Rockstar can come up with there. You can see on the left there's just a house there. So let's move on to the next screenshot, and look at this screenshot, guys. This screenshot I love. Again, another nice sports car. It seems to be that Aston Martin type car. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but some nice blur effect as well. You can see it's going at speed because it's got that blur effect of the of the lighting at the back, and you can see some really nice rims as well on the car. And in the background, I love that background. You can see the wind turbines going off there, and you can see just the hillside as well in the back. So it seems to be just out of the city. Obviously, this car is on a highway, so I think this highway is probably just going out of the city into the countryside, because these turbines, these wind turbines, are on that way. So I think. And obviously, we got the mountains as well in the background. So I think on the right hand side is the city, and on the left hand side is the whole countryside. So I think this car is just leaving from the city into the countryside. You can see a really, really nice landscape there in the background. Some huge mountains, and you can see, it just shows the vast environment of this game. And it's just going to be a huge game, because these mountains in the far right at the back, you can probably go up those. So it's just crazy how big this game is going to be. So that screenshot has got me really excited. So let's go on to the next screenshot, and this screenshot is showing a little bit more action. And you can see on the motorbike there, we got Trevor, and we got some LAPD as it is in this game behind them. And this screenshot has got me excited because it shows a little bit more variety, I guess, in the police chases. In GTA 4, yes, they did have different things in terms of police chases, such as when you get 4-star, 5-star, you'll get different chases, you'll get helicopters. But you can see here, the Rockstar brought something else into this game. What really has got me excited in the screenshot is the way the police officer is reacting. You can see on the police jeep right behind Trevor, the police character is actually just hanging off the car, pointing out a gun, and that really is. Kind of adds a little bit more realism to the game, because they must be desperate to get Trevor. There seems to be at least 4-star, maybe 5-star, maybe 6-star cops. It's definitely not 3. It's probably 4 or above, because they got heavy transit, jeeps and all that stuff. So it looks to be the top end police, the police chase. You can see Trevor here going off on his motorbike. Obviously, I'm surprised he's actually wearing a helmet, but that's that again, it points out another thing. Maybe we could customize a little bit more in this game. Obviously in GTA 4, when you go onto the bike, he puts on the helmet himself. Maybe we can put it on. Maybe you can decide to put it on. Maybe you can buy new helmets in this game. Who knows? But we definitely know it's in the game. Where this screenshot is taken, you can see it's definitely in the countryside, because there's no buildings inside, obviously, and you can just see the mountains in the background. And I think there's a cactus there as well on the left hand side, but I may be wrong. But you can see the outline of it, the shape. It looks to be one. So definitely in the countryside. But also, it points out how exciting the police chases are going to be in this year's GTA. Going on to this next screenshot. This place has actually been seen before, I believe, because I think it was a screenshot where it showed a parachutist, and it was kind of taken from a different angle, and that's why this looks a little bit different. But you can just tell from the trees and the whole landscape that it is from the same area. And this is kind of taken from the top, so you can see the whole kind of area of this countryside. And like, as I said, area, this isn't the whole countryside. This is only a chunk of it, so it's going to be a lot more bigger than this. And to be honest, I wouldn't really mind this being the countryside, because this is huge in itself. But you can see in the background you got all of those mountains in the back, and we'll obviously be able to go up those and just show again how big this game's going to be. In the middle there we got a bridge, obviously connecting up those two parts of the countryside. I think that might be the bridge from the trailer 2, where is that train going and it kind of blows up, and I think Trevor's on the top of it and then he jumps off. So I think it might be that bridge, but I may be wrong. But you guys will have to check that out for me and tell me what you think about that. And you can just see there the countryside. It seems to be a place for a lot of activities to be taken. Like I said, parachuting. Obviously they might be able to do BMX like you done in San Andreas, I think. So it looks a very exciting screenshot, and again just points out how big this game is going to be and how much detail Rockstar have put into the game, and especially the countryside as well. And then onto the next screenshot, we go from the countryside into downtown LA. You can see here the main part of it is the police helicopter putting down onto what seems to be an infernus. I'm pretty sure that is an infernus. You can just tell kind of from the body of it. That is an infernus, but we may be wrong. Who knows? You can see in the background there we got some nice skyscrapers. So this is definitely downtown LA that we're looking at. And again, it just shows how big the city is going to be, because you can see the skyscrapers there on in the background. But if you look, guys, look to the left of the helicopter, and if you just just look in kind of in detail, you can just see a lot of houses in the back, and you can tell there from the lights of the streets how big this map's going to be. And just to tell you guys, I'm viewing these screenshots on the Rockstar website. So if you can't tell, like if you can't see the things that I'm seeing, after you watch this video, guys, go ahead to the Rockstar website and just view them in full resolution, because you can make out a lot of more things. So it looks, like going back to the screenshot, this world looks so huge, because this is only downtown LA, and obviously LA and the countryside. It's going to be a huge map. It just points out again how much effort Rockstar have put into not just how big this map's going to be, but the detail as well. And you can just see there, just right above, right onto the right of the helicopter, you can see it seems to be some sort of stadium maybe. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but you can see stands where people obviously sit. So again, it points out to some form of entertainment. Maybe we'll maybe some activity going on there. For us, who knows? But we know it's definitely there, and it probably does definitely have some sort of purpose, because obviously Rockstar wouldn't put it in their game otherwise. So going on to the next screenshot, you can see here we've got some gun action, and some nice fire effects as well, going on to from the car onto the building. In terms of the character, that seems to be Trevor, obviously one of the three main out of the three main protagonists. And you can see that he's got a machine gun, or a minigun, if you want to be exact. I think the car's gone on fire, and then the fire is kind of carried on his way onto the building, but it might have gone from the building to the car in the back. I'm not exactly sure, but you can see that if the car blows up like this, it's a lot more realistic how the car's blown up here. You can see, because it's in the previous GTAs, it's kind of been a little bit unrealistic, I guess you could say, but you can see Rockstar have really worked on how the fire kind of has kind of transported its way across as well, because in GTA 4, when you blow up something, the fire kind of won't spread, if you know what I mean. But it looks like the fire effect has gotten a lot more in detail, and you can see it's kind of transported as well, its way across the street or across the building, and the fire itself looks a lot more. It looks a lot more better with with the probably the better lighting in the Rockstar put into this game as well. So moving on to the next screenshot, and this screenshot is really exciting because it shows the activities which Rockstar have probably included in this game. Maybe as an activity, maybe it's from a mission, but it may be one of those. But it's definitely, we'll probably definitely do this in a mission or an activity, because it looks really exciting stuff, and I'm sure that Rockstar won't miss out in either. So in GTA 4, especially, people kind of criticized it because they said there wasn't much stuff to do in it. There wasn't many activities. Obviously, the only activities you can do in GTA was basically, go bowling and a few other extra activities. But this seems really exciting because you can see I'm not exactly sure what character that is, because he's obviously in the full clothing of the outfit, but he's jumped out with that plane above, and obviously he's definitely got a parachute up there, because otherwise he would die. And I'm sure that whatever character that is, he's not that dumb. But again, it shows to the customization of this game, because maybe that Rockstar put more customization options in terms of clothing, because you can see that he's got the full parachute outfit. GTA Baldur's Tony, when you did have the parachute, you didn't have the full kind of outfit. You only had the actual parachute. So it's really exciting that Rockstar have included this. Like I said, it could be out of a mission, so it could be a one-off thing. But if they could do this, like you had to buy the clothing, you could buy the clothing, the full parachute clothing and stuff like that. That'll be again, I'll point out again, the huge customization that Rockstar are giving the users to play with. So that again is a very exciting screenshot. And going on to this next screenshot again shows how big this game is going to be. And obviously, even if well, GTA 5 is a huge game in terms of LA and the countryside, and with Rockstar adding the ocean floor as well, it's going to be even bigger. And you can see what really has me excited is the fact that Rockstar put so much detail into it. Because previous, not previous games, but every game which is kind of included the ocean floor hasn't. They have included it. You can go right the way to the bottom of the ocean floor, but then there's nothing there. There might be a few plants or a few particles, but there's nothing really there. It's just basically blue. But you can see the detail that Rockstar put into it. They put different rocks. They put different plants in there. And it just shows how much effort and detail Rockstar put into this game. Because I mean, the ocean floor will still be good if they didn't put this detail, but it'll be nowhere as good to look at, and it probably wouldn't be used as much if they didn't put as much detail into it. And obviously, in previous screenshot, we've seen animals in the ocean, such as the shark. So go ahead and have a look at that screenshot if you haven't. And you can see there. I'm not exactly sure what where this is taken from, whether it be an activity or a mission, but you can see the character is wearing the full scuba diving clothing, which again points out the customization options. Will Rockstar allow us to wear these type of things? Who knows? Like I said, it might be a one-off mission, so we're not exactly sure. We can't get too carried away until obviously Rockstar tell us exactly what's going on there. But we can see definitely the ocean floor looks absolutely amazing, and again it points out how big this game is going to be. So guys, let's move on now to the next screenshot. And this screenshot, guys, isn't really the most exciting screenshot, but you can see in the right hand side we've got some skyscrapers. So this is definitely from the area of downtown LA. And you can see, I think Rockstar have kind of tried to point out the graphical improvements they made in this game, especially the time of day and the environment, because you can see the sunset in there and kind of how it affects the whole sky. You can see the clouds have gone into a reddish kind of color, and the whole city kind of matches the whole environment, which is a nice effort there from Rockstar. So hats off to Rockstar for doing that. Some really nice detail that they put into the game, which will again make this amazing game even more enjoyable and to look at. And going on to this next screenshot, I've saved the best to last because this really is an exciting screenshot, especially to look at. I could just look at this screenshot all day and just picture things which I'm going to be doing in GTA 5. And obviously the main attraction of the screenshot is the lightning effect. You can see there in the back, and you can see right in the middle of the screenshot is Santa Monica Pier, and in the background it seems to be downtown LA. You can see some skyscrapers in the back there. But like I said, guys, before, the main attraction of the screenshot is the lightning, and what really has excited me is the way that the lightning has kind of affected the whole environment. First off, hats off to Rockstar for actually putting lightning in the game. They did have it in GTA 5. You could actually hear it, but you couldn't actually see it. So, Rockstar have done a really good job to actually putting it into the game so you can actually see it. And I think where Rockstar have done a really good job is how this lightning kind of affects the whole environment around it. Because I bet you many developers would probably do this, but they would forget that lightning actually affects the whole lightning of the sky. It affects the environment, and I think Rockstar have included this into the game because you can see the sky has kind of gone into a white greyish color, because this is definitely the night, because you can see the lights are on in the Santa Monica Pier, and you can see the whole kind of environment is kind of lightened up because of this lightning. So hats off to Rockstar for including that detail into the game. And you can see tides as well in the ocean or in the sea. You can see the tides kind of going out. Whether this is because of the lightning or whether this is the normal effect, it is in the game, and it's just really nice to see. And again, it adds to the amount of detail that Rockstar put into this game. So this screenshot has got me really excited. As I said before, guys, I am doing these in on the Rockstar website. So if you want to enjoy the full experience, go ahead onto the Rockstar website and view these in full resolution. I'll leave a link to the Rockstar website in the description below. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video now. I know it's a long video for a couple of screenshots, but I just kind of wanted to share how excited I am for this game. As I said before, guys, GTA is gonna become a big part of this channel, so I hope you all excited. If you are excited, guys, please be sure to leave a like. I really do appreciate it. And like I said before, please tell me as well your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd really like to hear your thoughts on this screenshot. Please tell me what screenshot you are looking well, what screenshot is the most attractive for you, why it's kind of attracted you, and we could have a good discussion about GTA 5 in the comment section below. And if you haven't already as well, please be sure to subscribe, because I have a lot more GTA 5 videos coming until the release date, obviously in September. And obviously FIFA is still here on the channel as well. I'm gonna try and bring a player career for you guys very soon in the next few days. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, guys, I'll see you then. Until then, bye bye.